Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just filmed this look. It's like my simple everyday glam makeup, and I did answer some questions too. So if you want to see that video, I will have it linked down below. But today I'm going to show you guys my makeup collection. So I have not updated my makeup collection like a video in like 8 or 9 months. So my makeup collection is a lot different. So we're going to go through all of that today. So if you want to see all of the makeup I have, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this is my makeup setup. I have these really cheap containers from Walmart. They're plastic. So I'm just going to hold my phone while I record this because I can't really get the angle with my ring light. So on top here I have like this acrylic container and two little like glass boxes that I hold stuff in. So over here is just all of the lip products and other face products that I just don't use. I don't want these to clutter up my makeup space that I do use, so I just have all of these things in there. And then in this little container I have all of my beauty sponges, my beauty blenders, Real Techniques, Equal Tools, all that stuff. And in front here I have all of the sprays I use. This is water. It's just in a MAC Fix Plus container, but this is water. I have my Pixie, what is this? Oh, Glow Mist, and my Mario Badescu face water. I love that as well. So in this little acrylic container I have some stuff. In this first one I have all of my lip products. I have all of like the lipstick, lip glosses that I always use, as well as a Carmex. Oh, if you guys are wondering what that is makeup. But yeah, so I have everything in here of all of the lips I use. Next I have this little like cloth that I just use to wipe off anything, and then I have a bunch of like glitters and eye pigments and glitter glue and a bunch of stuff for your eyes that I don't normally use all the time. So back here I just have a bunch of miscellaneous things. I have nail clippers, some scissors, tape, eyelash applicators, lip scrub, a bunch of stuff in here that I use, just not all the time. So this top drawer just has a bunch of makeup that I'm not using at the moment. So back here I have some Airspuns. These I am using, I just have most of them in a different container in like my everyday makeup drawer, and I just have like the rest of it in here. I have Cinema Secrets. In here I have like a bunch of stuff. I have like face masks back there. I have Carmex. If you don't know, Carmex is like my favorite chapstick ever. I have one in here and I have one in my backpack because I always need some. And I have two extra ones here for when I run out. And then I have some Maybelline Master Conceals. These are brand new. I just haven't used them because I'm still using up the rest of the other ones that I have, so I just have those as backups. I have this right here. This is like a color removal. It's like a little sponge, and you just swirl your brush around and it takes off like the extra color, so you can use it like you can use the same brush with a different shade. I have a ColourPop highlighter, some BBS Cosmetics dust glow dust. This is just like really not my shade, so I'm saving that for like a client. I have a brush cleaner. I have a butter bronzer. That's just not my shade. I have a mini little setting powder from Cover FX. There's like barely anything in that. A bronzer and a backup Fit Me loose powder, which is my favorite powder ever. So I did buy a backup. I'm just going to use whatever I have left in the other one, and then I'm going to open that one up. I have an eyeshadow from Maybelline that I use as a highlighter, but I'm not using that. And then some skincare. There's also Airspun in here too. I just don't use this shade. So basically this top drawer is just full of makeup that I'm not using at the moment or my backups. Let's go into this drawer. This drawer is interesting. This is my lash drawer. So my lash drawer is one of my favorite drawers out of my entire makeup collection. I have a lot of lashes. So basically the way I have set it up is these are all of the lashes that I use most of the time. These are some lashes that I will reach for. I use these actually all of the time. These are little collections, but they just don't fit in this first row. And then back here is a bunch of lashes that I just like never ever use. But they are back here. Let me like show you guys how many more lashes. I have quite a few more pairs in there. But yeah, so I'm not going to go through every single eyelash I have in here because that'll just take up so much time. But I have some Cotton Cloud lashes. I love these lashes. These are so pretty. I have lashes by Lucy. I have Latin Giza lashes. I have more Cotton Cloud. I have Rosebud Mila's Cosmetics. I have Lashes Matter. I actually have these on right now. Let me see if I can show you guys. I hope you can see that. I love these lashes. They're so freaking pretty. I have my lash collab. I have these in a different case because the first case I lost. I don't know how I lost it, but I have these in here. These are from the KK collection. These are the style Sky, and these are my collab. They are so freaking beautiful. I have quite a few pictures on my Instagram of me wearing them, so if you're interested in buying them, there will be a restock very, very soon. We're still in the process of producing some more pairs, but when they are in stock, I will definitely be updating everybody on Twitter and Instagram, so follow me on there so you can be notified when these are back in stock. I love these. Obviously, I designed these. These are so freaking pretty, and I do have a discount code for if you do want to purchase, so yeah, I love these. I have more Rosebud Neely lashes, which are one of my favorites. I have more Lashes Matter in a different style. I have Luna lashes, 2 pairs. And I have some more lashes. A lot of these brands, I have multiple lashes from them, like Latin Giza, I have 4 pairs. Neely lashes, I have 3. Rosebud lashes, I have 3 as well. So yeah, I have a bunch of lashes here. Another brand that I use all the time is Angel Wings. I have their Ice Cold collection and their Halo collection. So yeah, they have some really, really nice quality lashes. Out of these two, I do like this collection better. It's just a little bit more like wispy and pretty. I don't know, I really like them. Next is my everyday makeup drawer. So this is just like Fenty Beauty samples that I got from Sephora. I've been wanting to try this foundation, so I just have this on for like a day that I'm gonna wear makeup for the whole days, just so I can see how it holds up. But this is my everyday makeup drawer. So in here I have my foundation, my concealer, my powder, my bronzer, everything that I use. So when I'm doing like face makeup, this is the drawer that I always have open. So I have some foundations here. My favorites from here are the the Milani Conceal and Perfect, as well as the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I have a few other foundations that I use mostly for mixing and stuff. And then I have my concealers here. I have Maybelline, LA Girl, more Maybelline, Makeup Revolution, Tarte. Yeah. Usually the ones that I use for like my eyes, because if you follow me on Instagram, like eyeshadow is like my strong suit basically. I usually use the Maybelline Master Conceal or the Makeup Revolution Concealer. So these are mostly for like my eye looks, for priming, cut creases and stuff like that. I have another Makeup Revolution Concealer for like cream contouring. Most of the time I use Tarte for my face. I also use Maybelline Master Conceal for my face as well, just a different shade. But yeah, these are all my concealers. And then here I have my powders. Like I said, the Maybelline Fit Me powder is my favorite. I have some Laura Mercier in here, but there's like barely any left. I'm just saving that for like a special occasion. And then in here I have some Coty Airspun. I just have it in this container so it's not as messy to use. I also have some like pressed powder. This is also pressed powder, and it's like a contouring palette, but sometimes I use this powder. So yeah. Then I have 2 bronzers. I have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and the Butter bronzer. As you guys saw, I have another Butter bronzer up here. It's just not my shade. This is the shade Bronzer, and it's too light. So I use this shade. This is Deep Bronzer, and it looks a lot better on my skin tone. So then over here, all back here, I have highlighters. So I have a few loose highlighters. This is Artist Couture. This is the shade Illuminati. And then I have some from Mila's Cosmetics. This is the shade Luna. These 2 highlights are also from Mila's Cosmetics. This is the shade Angel, which is my favorite highlighter out of all of the ones I have. This is amazing. I love this so much. Like I said, this is the shade Angel, and I actually do have a discount code with Mila's Cosmetics, and just in case you're interested in purchasing one of her products. In my last video I did use her highlighter so you guys can see how it performs, but this is another one. So I do have stuff from her. And then back here I have my Amrezy highlighter. This is my second favorite highlighter ever. It's so blinding. I also have a few more loose ones. This is the BBS Cosmetics Glow Dust Highlighter in Diva Drip. And I have another one from BBS Cosmetics in Diva Smoke. So these are all loose highlighters. And then I have a blush from Wet n Wild. I don't really use this anymore. I will show you guys what I use for blush now, but I do have this. It's really pretty. It's from Wet n Wild. So yeah, this is like my everyday makeup drawer. A lot of times things in here switch out, so that's why I have like other highlighters in here, other powders in here, bronzers. Sometimes I will switch them out and just like put stuff in here that I'm not using at the moment. And then again, back here, I have a bunch of stuff that I don't use that every now and then I will switch things up. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup drawer. I love her so much. All right, my next favorite drawer is my eyeshadow palette drawer. This is humongo. Well, it's a lot bigger compared to these. So I used to have my palettes in like this drawer right here. As you can see, this is really like small. It's not like super tall. This one is a lot taller. So I have all of my palettes in here. Okay, let's just get this one out of the way. So this is the Morphe and James Charles palette. It is so gorgeous. You guys already know what this looks like by now, but lately I have been using this shade right here for blush. It is really pretty. I just use a very light hand and it just looks gorgeous. So yeah, I've been really liking this palette. It works very nicely for me. But under that we have so many palettes. So back here I have all of the palettes that I just don't use at the moment. I have Anastasia, Z palettes, Morphe palettes, Dominique Cosmetics, Certify, Wet n Wild, NYX, and back there I have some color Rain. And then over here are the palettes that I do use. So I have some Violet Voss back here. It's an all shimmer eyeshadow palette. Some Certify palettes. These are like the super colorful ones. I have a palette from BBS Cosmetics. This is their Queen's Flower palette, which just launched. And let me tell you, it actually is very pigmented and I really, really like it. I still have to play around with it a little bit more, but the shades that I have used are gorgeous. And then here are some more palettes. This is my favorite palette ever. This is the September Rose Slush palette. It is so freaking pretty. As you can see, I love a lot of the shades. I have hit major pan, but I do have a discount code with them as well, just in case you're interested in purchasing. If you want to see how this palette works or like how it looks on the eyes, you can go to my Instagram. I have so many looks using this palette. It is so well pigmented and it blends amazing. So if you are interested in getting a colorful eyeshadow palette, I would suggest this one because it's just amazing. Under that I have some Zulu by Juvia's Place. I have Morphe 35B, Taking Back to Brazil, the Jaclyn Hill palette, and the Violet Voss Flamingo eyeshadow palette. I have a bunch of palettes here. Honestly, I use like 3% of them. But yeah, these are all of my eyeshadow palettes. If you guys want me to go in depth about every single eyeshadow palette, like open up every one of them, tell you guys what I like, what I don't like, my favorite thing about it, let me know and I can film that for you. I did film a video similar to that like 4 months ago maybe, or 3 or 4 months ago, but I do have quite a few different palettes, so I can film a new one if that is something you guys want. Now I have a just mini version of this big container. I have a really small one and I just have other things here. So first of all, on top I have a little mug and I have all of my blending brushes in here, just all kinds of sizes and everything. As you can see, there's crazy colors on them. I have green, blue, purple, pink, orange, yellow. I just have so many blending brushes and they're all stained. And back here I have all of my face brushes. I don't use all of these on a daily basis, but I do use a lot of them. So I have all of these up there just for convenience. And then I have some mirrors. Especially with my eye makeup, I will use mirrors that are close up so I can see what I'm doing. And I have a very cute Cotton Cloud lashes sticker on this. When they sent me some of their lashes, they sent some stickers too, and it's just adorable, so I put that on my mirror. Okay, going into this first drawer, this is like mainly my eyebrow drawer, but it has some other things in here too. So I have some sponges. I use these for like priming my eyes for eyeshadow and stuff. I have glue. I sometimes do use glue on my brows if they're being very stubborn and they won't stay in place. I will use some of that. I have eyebrow pencils, pomade, some brushes, like brow gel. I have some extra like hair ties and stuff, some eyebrow razors. I have eyebrow scissors. I just have a bunch of eyebrow stuff in here. This is just like the first drawer I open because I always do my eyebrows first. This next drawer is more like my like detailed eyes. So I have like eyeliners, white and black. I have some like glitter in a wand form of glitter. I have some more like white eyeliner. I have eyelash applicators, eyelash curlers, some duo lash glue, and some mascara. So this is a pretty empty drawer, but that's just like the basics that I use. I don't want to have like too much stuff in a drawer that I don't use, you know? And then in this last drawer I have more brushes, but these are like my flat packing brushes. I have some brushes like for cutting the crease, some really small like more detailed ones that I don't really use for blending. As you can see, I have just a ton of flatter packing brushes in here. So yeah, that's what's in here. Last but not least, for my makeup, this is like my skincare. I mean, it's not technically makeup, but it is a part of my whole collection. I have my makeup removing wipes. I have my micellar water, which I use all the time. I have my moisturizers, oils, my brush, my cleansers. I also have primers in here as well. I just don't use primers all that often, so I just have them in here. I don't know if that's going over there. And then I have a ton of face masks. I have peel off masks, sheet masks, rinse off masks. I just have so many of them. This is all my skincare drawer, so I always make sure that I have this stocked and ready because a big part of your makeup is keeping your skin healthy and clear and clean. So I always have a lot of stuff in here, and I also have like samples of some bougie AF moisturizers. But anyways, yeah. So basically that is my makeup collection. I don't have so much stuff, but it is more than the average person, I will say that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My makeup collection has definitely changed a lot. And I am just so happy that I am like fortunate enough to have all of this makeup. I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. Apparently every time people make these videos, they think they're trying to brag. But anyways, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.